After a thrilling overtime win on the road, Ohio State remains number 2 in the nation as they prepare for another primetime road challenge. Hello and welcome to this Time Warner Cable Sports Channel update. I'm Mark Kuntz. Urban Meyer's motivational theme for this week is One Shot. To reinforce that, clips of mixed martial arts fights are playing on the big screen in the practice facility as the Buckeyes will get their shot at former conference heavyweight Michigan State, who's been playing more like a featherweight this season. Now Saturday at noon, forecast is calling for rain and cool temps in East Lansing. Similar conditions to Columbus last season when the Spartans upset OSU. Buckeyes square off against Rutgers, and former Ohio State defensive coordinator Chris Ash. It will mark the 8th time Urban Meyer has coached against one of his former assistants. He has a 6-1 record against his growing coaching tree, the lone loss coming to Dan Mullen in Mississippi State in 2010 when Meyer was at Florida. With 14 former assistants having gone on to FBS head coaching jobs, the Meyer coaching tree is growing, and he expects it to continue that way. Buckeyes and Hoosiers will kick off at 3:30 on Saturday. Since 1960, Ohio State is 45-2-1 against Indiana, with the 3 non-wins coming in a 4-year span from 1987 to 1990. Now, despite that history, the Scarlet and Gray certainly are not taking Indiana lightly. Not after close calls last year and in 2012, and with IU's win over Michigan State. Badgers are 4-1 this season. They're coming off an off week following their loss at Michigan 2 weeks ago. Now, their 2 signature wins over LSU at Green Bay and at Michigan State might not be as impressive considering the Tigers and Spartans' struggles this season. What has been impressive, though, Wisconsin's rush defense, only allowing 90 yards per game on the ground, the tops in the Big Ten, close to 4 yards better than the Buckeyes. More on this matchup coming up Tuesday night on 11 Warriors Report right here on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. I'm Mark Kuntz. Thanks for joining us for this update. As one of just 3 returning starters on the offense, Billy Price came into this season knowing the team would rely on his leadership, particularly on the offensive line. Now, that's a line that allowed 11 negative yardage plays in the loss at Penn State. Today, as the 6th-ranked Buckeyes prepare for Northwestern, the junior guard steps up his captainship game. 6th-ranked Buckeyes stay at home this weekend to face number 10 Nebraska. Cornhuskers coming off their first loss of the season, an overtime setback at Wisconsin. Now, if you're expecting much consternation from the Buckeyes following the 4-point victory against the Wildcats, guess again, as a very loose and relaxed Urban Meyer met with the media on Monday. What a difference a week makes. After the biggest blowout between top 10 opponents since 1945, the Buckeyes are flying high. Hello and welcome to this Time Warner Cable Sports Channel update. I'm Mark Kuntz. Ohio State's 59-point win over then 10th-ranked Nebraska on Saturday night was a much-needed tonic following a month of inconsistent performances. But just like 2 weeks ago when Urban Meyer wanted to flush the Penn State experience by Monday, today when he met with the media, Meyer had a simple mantra: beat Maryland. While Michigan's loss at Iowa on Saturday may make it easier for Ohio State to reach the college football playoffs, it does mean the Buckeyes no longer control their own destiny when it comes to the Big Ten title game. If OSU wins out, they'll now need either Rutgers or Michigan State to upset Penn State. Otherwise, the Nittany Lions will go to Indy. Now, JT Barrett is taking a pragmatic approach to OSU's chances with the College Football Playoff Committee.